two-time Academy Award nominee, Mary McDonnell.
Welcome, Mary. You just sparkle. Your eyes dance.
Excited.
We're so excited.
Yay. Thank you.
Now, Mary, among your many roles was your Emmy-nominated turn on ER.
Yes.
Yes, we loved you on that. But help me out here, because before you were on ER with Clooney and Noah Wyle and all those guys, there was another show in 1984 also called ER. It was a comedy, also oddly enough, with George Clooney that you worked on.
Yes, absolutely. He was the cutest thing you've ever seen. He was very young. I think he was 23, and
really?
He was disciplined. You know, you could tell that he was a really good actor, but we had no idea who he was to become. Right? Isn't that interesting?
You didn't see it coming? Like, you didn't say, everyone said, all right, this guy's going straight to the top. He's going to be like...
Oh, he was cute.
Yes.
Oh, yes. No, there's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, there's no predicting, but he was adorable.
Yeah. I worked with him then, too.
You did?
Yeah, but he was prankstery and still something goofy, sweet about him. So I don't think you knew he was going to be this huge movie star. You know?
I think that's true. Like, you didn't really understand what a powerhouse he was, because he had that trickster kind of energy and everything. He's adorable.
So, but your career changed when you were, Stands what?
Stands with fists.
Okay, how was the fist? Was the fist, or was the fist?
No, the fist was...
Oh, it was a...
yeah,
I thought you was one of them.
Well, you know what? In her heart of hearts, she was one of them.
She was one of them.
Yeah,
okay, right on, right on.
I don't know if they did that then, you know, on the prairie, but she had a story about punching someone who insulted her. And that's how she got her Indian name, Stands with Fist.
Stands with Fist.
She stood up to someone and clocked her.
Absolutely. So what was challenging? What was challenging about it? It seemed like it would have been a lot of fun to play, but what was challenging about the role?
Well, one of the things that was challenging is that at the beginning we had these rehearsals, and we would go out and ride horses as part of our rehearsal process. And I'm sorry, but we were bareback, and who's done that? Not me. So we would get on our horses every morning, and the guys would gallop away on their horses. And I'd be there holding on to my horse's mane with my trainer going, can we slow down?
Oh, my goodness.
And so I was renamed Dust in Her Face. Proud of it, because I have my own name. You earned it. You earn those names. You have to earn a Native American name, and I earned mine. So.
As many people who loved you from that film, and I remember vividly the day I saw the film, it was extraordinary. I can remember to this day. You also have an incredibly passionate fan base from your days on the Sci-Fi cult classic, huge hit, Battlestar Galactica.
I know.
Critics love the show. I mean, they still talk about it, and you played President Laura Rosalind. So what have been some of your most interesting encounters with fans from that show?
Well, I think the one that was most interesting is I was in the airport in Chicago, and I was with my son, who I think was 10 years old. And we were in a hurry, we were trying to make a connection, and you know, that airport is crazy.
Yeah.
So we're moving very quickly, and I kind of noticed up ahead this group of men, and I noticed them notice me, and I'm like, oh no, here we go. What do? I don't have anyone with me. My husband's not here. So how do I say hello or not? So I put my head down, and then right before I got to them, I noticed that they all got in line and saluted. Because I did play the President of the Universe.
That's right.
So they saluted me, and then I, without even thinking about it, I just went, gentlemen. And, okay, and then about 10 feet later, my son, we went around the corner, and he stopped me and he said, Mom, this is out of control now. You're responding like your heart.
Well, we also want to congratulate you on the second season of Major Crimes.
Yeah.
mentioned Sharon Rader, who's sort of by-the-book style, gets you in trouble with other team members. So does that...
Oh, yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah. But does that fiction cross over with your castmates? Or
well, actually, no. They were always lovely to me, but when, you know, between action and cut, they were so mean. And, you know, and it was so hard, because it's kind of like, well, all right, let's do this, let's do it. And I knew what my job was. My job was to give them a hard time and to have them not like me. But they were always very nice at the end. And
Well, so wait, Tom Berenger has joined as your not so quite ex-husband,
not so
right?
quite at all. I mean, Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger, no, he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very handsome.
Yeah, I know, he's adorable. And we worked together in 1989, so it's lovely to be back together again. And he is not... We've been married, my character has been married to his character for, we think, maybe about 30 years.
Wow.
And we haven't lived together in 10, but we won't divorce, so it gets very complicated.
Something there. Mary McDonnell, everyone. Thank you, Mary. You can see Mary in Major Crimes every week on TNT. We'll be right back.